Hello guys, this is your servant sir again with you. Welcome back to Spoken English. In last class, I taught you the usage of who, what, when, where, whom, whose. Today, I will teach you about the usage of how long, how far, how many, how much. So let us see what is their meaning and what are the usage. Let us see. So let us start with how long. How long? How long means कब तक और कितनी देर तक. How long means कब तक या कितनी देर तक. Let us have an example. How long will you make me wait? How long will you make me wait? तुम कब तक मुझसे इंतजार कराओगे? How long will you make me wait means तुम कब तक मुझसे इंतजार कराओगे? Let us have another example. How long does he read? वह कितनी देर तक पढ़ता है? How long does he read? What is the meaning? वह कितनी देर तक पढ़ता है? So here we are having the meaning कब तक और कितनी देर तक. Is it okay? Now let us proceed. How far means कितनी दूर और कहाँ तक. How far means कितनी दूर और कहाँ तक. Let us prove it by citing example. How far is your village away from here? Away from here. तुम्हारा घर यहाँ से कितनी दूर है? How far is your village away from here? So here what is the meaning of how far? कितनी दूर. How far is it correct? How far is it correct? यह कहाँ तक सच है? यह कहाँ तक सही है? So here how far means कितनी दूर. Here how far means कहाँ तक. So how far is having how many meanings? कितनी दूर और कहाँ तक. And how long is having कब तक और कितनी देर तक. Is it clear? Now let us proceed. नाउ हाउ मेनी मीन्स कितने, and it is used for countable noun, the noun which can be counted. Is it okay? So how many means कितने. For example, how many days are there in a week? सप्ताह में कितने दिन होते हैं. हाउ मेनी डेज आर देयर इन अ वीक. हाउ मेनी सिबलिंग्स, हाउ मेनी सिबलिंग्स डू यू हैव. हाउ मेनी सिबलिंग्स डू यू हैव. आपके कितने सहोदर भाई बहनें हैं. सिबलिंग्स मीन्स सहोदर भाई और बहन. सो इफ somebody asking how many siblings do you have means he is asking how many brothers and sisters do you have. Is it okay? So here how many is used for countable noun because days can be counted, siblings can be counted. Now let us see how much. मीनिंग कितना. हाउ मच मीन्स कितना, एंड इट इज यूज फॉर अनकाउंटेबल नाउन. अनकाउंटेबल नाउन एंड दैट इज यूज फॉर काउंटेबल नाउन. दैट इज काउंटेबल एंड दिस इज फॉर अनकाउंटेबल नाउन. How many is used for countable noun and how much is used for uncountable noun. For example, how much milk do you drink? How much milk do you drink? What is the meaning? तुम कितना दूध पीते हो. Can milk be counted? You will say कि no, milk can't be counted. So for milk what shall be used? Much, not many, because it can't be counted. How much sympathy do you have for me? तुम्हें मेरे लिए कितनी सहानुभूति है. सो सिंपैथी, कैन सिंपैथी बी काउंटेड? नो, सिंपैथी कांट बी काउंटेड. यू मे हैव रेड द पोएम ना, इन विच इट हैज बीन सेड सिंपैथी इज फार ग्रेटर देन गोल्ड. गोल्ड इज ग्रेट बट ग्रेटर फार इज हेवनली सिंपैथी. सो सिंपैथी कांट बी काउंटेड. So how much sympathy do you have for me? We shall make sentence like this. Now let us have the use of which. Means कौन सा, कौन सी. For example, which हाउस इज योर्स. कौन सा घर तुम्हारा है. Which pen have you bought? तुम कौन सी कलम खरीदे हो? So here which means कौन सा और कौन सी, but if which is preceded by preposition and followed by noun, then it will have the meaning kiss. You may have been asked, in which class do you read? In which class do you read? You must have been asked, in which class do you read? आप किस क्लास में पढ़ते हैं? So here which means what? Kiss. Is it okay? Now why? Why means क्यों? Why are you vexing me? Why are you vexing me? तुम मुझे क्यों तंग कर रहे हो? See here. To which extent? To which extent? किस हद तक? किस हद तक? To which extent? Again here we are having preposition to, and here we are having extent noun. So what meaning we are having? किस हद तक? To which extent? For example, to which extent do you hold him responsible? तुम उसको किस हद तक जिम्मेवार ठहराते हो? To which extent do you hold him responsible? So here to which extent means किस हद तक. Is it okay? Now let us see. Now we shall learn the use of else. What is the meaning of else? Or this else means also having the meaning अन्यथा. Suppose you have to frame a sentence, you have to form a sentence, और you have to ask the question like this: तुम्हारे साथ और कौन आया है? And if you are not knowing the meaning of or कौन, then how will you be able to speak? So for that, what is needed? What is required? You will have to know the meaning of or कौन, and this else plays a significant role here. And let us see, who else means और कौन, who else. For example, who else has come with you? Who else has come with you? तुम्हारे साथ और कौन आया है? What else? और क्या? What else? तुम्हें और क्या दूं मैं दिल के सिवा, तुझको भी मेरी उम्र लग जाए. If we have to express this sentence कि तुम्हें और क्या दूं मैं दिल के सिवा, तुझको भी मेरी उम्र लग जाए, can be expressed this line without knowing the meaning of else? No, we shall have to know the meaning of else and we shall have to use with what? What else? और क्या? तुम्हें और क्या चाहिए? What else do you want? What else do you want? तुम्हें और क्या चाहिए? What else do you want? Where else? और कहां? Where else? और कहां? Where else shall we go, Papa? Where else shall we go, Papa? पापा हम लोग और कहां चलेंगे? Where else shall we go, Papa? See how nicely it is expressed. When else? When else? और कब? और कब? When else? When else will you come again? तुम पुनः और कब आओगे? When else will you come again? Are you getting? So understand properly, and if you get and understand all these things properly, you will start speaking very smoothly. You will not have any hesitation, I assure you. Now let us see. Now I will tell you about sentence connectors which are really very essential. If you know all these things, sentence connector, and from the next day only I am saying, if you go through the newspaper, English newspaper, and if you are trying to get the meaning of the sentences which have been written in the newspaper, by applying this method, the sentence connector which I am going to tell, you will be able to understand very properly what the editor is saying, what the press reporter is saying. You will start getting each and everything. So let us see. Now I am going to tell about sentence connectors. Sentence connectors. And under sentence connector what comes? Whoever. What is the meaning of whoever? जो कोई. Whoever means जो कोई. For example, you say कि सर वह जो कोई भी हो मैं उससे निपट लूंगा. How shall we say? Whoever he is, I shall deal with him. I shall deal with him. वह जो कोई भी हो, whoever he is, I shall deal with him. So here, what is the meaning of whoever here? जो कोई, वह जो कोई भी हो. Let us have another example. The king announced, whoever answered his questions, whoever answered his questions correctly would be rewarded. What is the meaning? राजा ने घोषणा की जो कोई उसके प्रश्नों का सही सही उत्तर देगा उसे पुरस्कृत किया जाएगा. So here see the use of whoever. Do you think that without whoever here such a sentence is possible? No. If a person is not knowing the meaning of whoever, he will not be able to speak or write or translate. So you must know, you must be familiar with such words. Now let us proceed. Whatever. Whatever means जो कुछ. जो कुछ मेरे पास है वो तुम्हारा है. गीता पर हाथ रखो और कसम खाओ जो कुछ तुम कहोगे सच कहोगे और सच के सिवा कुछ नहीं कहोगे. डू यू थिंक दैट सच सेंटेंस विल बी पॉसिबल इन इंग्लिश विदाउट द यूज ऑफ व्हाटएवर? नो. जो कुछ मेरे पास है, व्हाट शैल वी से? व्हाटएवर आई हैव. व्हाटएवर आई हैव इज योर्स. जो कुछ मेरे पास है वो तुम्हारा है. जो कुछ मैं कह रहा हूं वह तुम्हारी भलाई के लिए कह रहा हूं. Whatever I am saying is saying for your well-being. Whatever you write, जो कुछ तुम लिखो. Whatever you speak, जो कुछ तुम बोलो. Even now महाभारत is also being telecast on television and Lord Krishna will give the sermon to Arjuna, and you will see and you will hear also that Krishna says to Arjuna, हे पार्थ, जो कुछ तुमने लिया है यहीं से लिया है, जो कुछ तुमने दिया है यहीं से दिया है. तुम क्या लाए थे जो तुमने खो दिया? दिस इज द जिस्ट ऑफ द गीता. दिस इज द जिस्ट, दिस इज द सारांश. जिस्ट मीन्स सारांश. सो इफ ए पर्सन इज नॉट नोइंग, देन हाउ विल ही बी एबल टू स्पीक? डू यू थिंक? And if he okay, if he knows, then how will he say? Whatever you have taken from here, जो कुछ तुमने लिया है यहीं से लिया है. Whatever you have given from here, जो कुछ तुमने दिया है यहीं से दिया है. सो सी, नाउ लेट अस प्रोसीड. Now the use of whenever means जब कभी और जब जब, जब कभी और जब जब. जब कभी इस पृथ्वी पर पाप बढ़ा, भगवान विष्णु इस पृथ्वी को पाप से छुटकारा दिलाने के लिए मानव रूप में भी अवतार लिए। तो जब कभी इस पृथ्वी पर पाप बढ़ा, और अगर इस सेंटेंस को एक्सप्रेस करना है, इफ वी हैव टू एक्सप्रेस सच सेंटेंस, डू यू थिंक दैट विदाउट वेन एवर, विदाउट नोइंग द यूज ऑफ वेन एवर, वी शैल बी एबल टू स्पीक? नो। सो जब कभी, व्हाट शैल वी से, वेन एवर you come to learn, do tell your friends too. What is the meaning? जब कभी तुम सीखने आओ, अपने मित्रों को भी अवश्य बताओ that you are learning. So whenever you come to learn, do tell your friends too. You may have heard the song, तू जब जब मुझको पुकारे, मैं दौड़ी आऊं नदिया किनारे, हर पल तेरा रास्ता निहारे, दिल लागे नहीं तेरे बिना रे। सो यू मे हैव हर्ड सच सॉन्ग। सो तू जब जब मुझको पुकारे, इफ वी हैव टू ट्रांसलेट दिस सेंटेंस इनटू इंग्लिश without knowing the use of whenever, we shall not be able to sing this song in English. Remember. So तू जब जब मुझको पुकारे, जब जब प्यार पे पहरा हुआ है, प्यार और भी गहरा गहरा हुआ है। So whenever you call me, I come running to the bank of river. तू जब जब मुझको पुकारे, मैं दौड़ी आऊं नदिया किनारे। So see here, wherever, जहां कहीं, तुम जहां कहीं भी रहो, आबाद रहो, यहां रहो या इलाहाबाद रहो। इफ वी हैव टू एक्सप्रेस सच सेंटेंस कि तुम जहां कहीं भी रहो, आबाद रहो, यहां रहो या इलाहाबाद रहो, वेरी सिंपली, because you know the use of wherever. So wherever you live happily, whether you live here or in Allahabad, जहां कहीं तुम रहो, आबाद रहो, खुशी पूर्वक रहो, चाहे तुम यहां रहो या इलाहाबाद रहो। सी, however, फिर भी, और परंतु, he is rich, however he is not happy. वह अमीर है फिर भी वह सुखी नहीं है. He is rich, however he is not happy. He however said, you may have seen written in the newspaper, he however said. What is the meaning? परंतु फिर भी उन्होंने कहा. This is the meaning. He however said. You may have seen. Moreover, के अलावा, के अतिरिक्त. Moreover, English, I know Hindi as well. What is the meaning? अंग्रेजी के अलावा मुझे हिंदी भी आती है. Moreover English, I know Hindi as well. Whether, चाहे. Whether means चाहे. Or but in direct narration, if we shall connect auxiliary verb by using if or whether, and what will be the meaning there? Not चाहे, क्या. There the meaning of whether is क्या, not चाहे. Remember. So here whether means चाहे. Whether we speak Hindi or English, we must observe the rules of grammar. What is the meaning? चाहे हम हिंदी बोले या अंग्रेजी, हमें ग्रामर के नियमों का पालन अवश्य करना चाहिए. ऑब्जर्व मीन्स पालन करना, फॉलो. सो वेदर वी स्पीक हिंदी और इंग्लिश, वी मस्ट ऑब्जर्व द रूल्स ऑफ ग्रामर. इज इट ओके? Let us see. As if means मानो, or as though. This also means मानो. I gave you examples when I was teaching time and tense. Past indefinite, remember, you will go through time and tense, past indefinite, and you will get, or you may have got, that as if or as though means mano, and the verb used after them must be in past indefinite tense. Means the second form of verb should be applied, must be applied. And I also taught in time and tense that this is also the rule of syntax, subject verb agreement, it is also known as. subject verb agreement, that even singular subject takes verb in the plural. So let us see the example. He orders as if he were my master. वह मुझे ऐसे आदेश देता है जैसे वह मेरा मालिक हो. So see here, what the verb has come? Verb in past indefinite tense. So he orders as if he were my master, or he walks as though he were lame. वह ऐसे चलता है मानो वह लंगड़ा हो. So see here, are you getting it? You must remember all these things. Unless means यदि नहीं, and this shows condition, he won't pass unless he toils hard. टॉयल मीन्स परिश्रम करना. वह पास नहीं करेगा यदि वह कठिन परिश्रम नहीं करेगा. सो हियर यू सी दैट इज द एंड आई ऑल्सो टॉट इन टाइम एंड टेंस वाइल टीचिंग प्रेजेंट इंडेफिनिट कि यदि दो फ्यूचर की घटना अगर घटती हो, once again I am making you understand, the clause beginning with if, when, until, unless, before, after, in case and as soon as must be in present indefinite tense, although it shows the meaning future, but the clause coming after these conjunction must be in present indefinite tense if the clause is showing the meaning in future. Is it okay? Again see here, the same thing is happening here. I shan't go, now see, until means जब तक नहीं. Here नहीं, here that is the नहीं is hidden here. जब तक नहीं, and this shows time. If anybody asks you what is the difference between unless and until and what are the uses, then you must reply that unless shows condition and until shows time. This is the difference. For example, I shan't go until you come. मैं नहीं जाऊंगा जब तक तुम नहीं आओगे. Again see, the same thing is here. Is it okay? although or though मीन्स यद्यपि और हालांकि। सी although he is rich, although he is rich, yet he is not happy. वह अमीर है फिर भी सुखी नहीं है। Although he is rich, yet he is not happy. यद्यपि वह अमीर है फिर भी सुखी नहीं है। Although he came late, yet he wasn't scolded. यद्यपि वह देर से आया फिर भी उसको नहीं डांटा गया। यद्यपि वह देर से आया फिर भी उसको नहीं डांटा गया। So see here, we can also make such sentences by using though, because although or though are having the same meaning, यद्यपि और हालांकि। Is it okay? Even Dr. Rajendra Prasad has used this although in a really nice manner while giving the statement, expressing his emotion about music, and what he has said I want to share with you. See what he has said. Dr. Rajendra Prasad said, although I am not musician myself, yet I have always felt that music is one of those forces which can bring about harmony not only in the life of individual but also in the life of society. What he has said, Dr. Rajendra Prasad said, although I am not a musician myself, yet I have always felt that music is one of those forces which can bring about harmony not only in the life of individual but also in the life of society. I want to make you understand in Hindi. And what is the Hindi meaning? हालांकि मैं खुद संगीतज्ञ नहीं हूँ, डॉक्टर राजेंद्र प्रसाद ने कहा कि हालांकि मैं खुद संगीतज्ञ नहीं हूँ, फिर भी मैंने हमेशा महसूस किया है कि संगीत उन शक्तियों में से एक है जो न केवल व्यक्ति के जीवन में बल्कि सामाजिक जीवन में संतुलन स्थापित कर सकता है। म्यूजिक हैज सच पावर वेदर यू आर इन सॉरो or in happy state. In both the cases, music plays the role of balm. Really, it gives a lot of relief, and that is why whatever Rajendra Prasad has stated or expressed his view about music, don't you think that it is correct? So till here today I am stopping till here, and whatever problem you feel while going through all these things, you can share with me, and if I shall have time, I will definitely discuss, and when I shall be in the class, so through the message you can tell me whatever problem you will face. I don't think that you will face any problem, because I have made you understand as I know, okay, step by step. So even if, and in spite of, okay, this, I am telling that if you have any problem, you can share with me. So I want you to share all these things with your friends also, wherever you are living, whether you are living in village or any city or any suburban, wherever you are living, you share all these things and ask them how they are liking it. So till now I am stopping. Thank you very much. Stay safe, stay at home. Thank you very much.